So good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming and joining for my presentation this afternoon. My name is Lukas Biedak, and I've been with the company for 10 years. And I want to tell you today about our Wirth pile-top reverse circulation drilling rigs and in what kind of special projects they might be beneficial compared to conventional drilling methods. And what we'll go through is the rig itself, how it functions, and then we will look into some special applications that it is used for. So this year is our 50th anniversary, so we are talking about a product that has been well proven. And what we, HMH, offer is all these steps here. So we support you from the pre-project and tender phase. You just need to send us your geotech reports and whatever information you have about the project, and we will help you with our engineering capabilities. And then, since we are the OEM, we make the equipment, we deliver it, we do the installation commissioning, and we train your crew. And then the equipment will also be serviced by us throughout its lifetime. Here you see one of our rigs in operation. It's on a job in Canada. It's the LNG Canaport project. It was done by Weeks Marine and Kiewit back in 2012, I believe. So challenging conditions here are you have to work offshore. That's one. And then you see the piles had to be drilled at an inclination. And here we see a project on land. This is in Hong Kong, where we had 11 units working. That's the Kowloon metro station when it was built. So restricted space conditions. And Hong Kong is known for its hard rock, for its Hong Kong granite. So 20,000 PSI and up. And you see here the drill bit diameter. So we are talking about around 9 to 10 feet in drilling diameter. So quite a big hole to drill. In general, applications are where the pile-top is used, the foundation for bridges. So currently we are working on the old Chain of Rocks bridge in St. Louis, Missouri. That's done by Walsh. Other applications are ventilation shaft drilling, foundations for buildings in general. Then on the offshore side, LNG terminals, jetties, dolphins, and also for oil and gas offshore products, the decommissioning for platforms, pile-top rigs can be used. Now I'm trying to start the video. Is the video in a separate location? Okay, it's coming. Sound, okay. So now we'll take a look at the unit, what it consists of, and how it works. So here we see the pile-top rig. We need an air compressor for the airlift that we'll look into. Then a hydraulic power pack to drive the unit. Clamping device, drill string with the bottom hole assembly, a mud tank system, and a crane. Now we always need a preset casing first to lift and clamp the rig around, which is done by a crane. Then we attach the hydraulic power pack here to the unit, close the clamp, and then we lean back the mast, open the rotary table, the drilling table. We run in the bottom hole assembly with the crane. And from now on, you just continue adding joints of drill pipe, which are 10 feet long, until you reach the desired final depth. So you don't have to pull out the drill string and get rid of the cuttings. This is done by the reverse circulation method or airlift method, which we'll see in the next section of this video. So this column here is filled with water. outside, connected, and through those we inject air with the compressor into the inside of the drill pipe. By doing so, we create a lower density inside the drill string. At the same time, we have the water column on the outside and the drill bit with the pickup tube at the bottom. And this creates the reverse circulation drilling, where we now flush out the cuttings into a container as we continue drilling deeper and deeper. As for the handling of the unit and the drill pipes, so we have an auxiliary crane here and a chute to add the drill pipes. We recommend to have 2 people on the drill floor, 1 operator in the driller's cabin. And the drill pipes are connected through bolts with a pneumatic air impact wrench at the top, as well as here at the bottom. And that's the only step that needs to be done in order to continue drilling deeper and deeper. So this is the equipment portfolio that we have. So there is 6 different units, depending on what size diameter you want to drill. So smallest one ranges from 2 to 4.3 feet. Largest one from 9.8 to 26 feet. So that's specifically for the monopiles for wind turbines. The typical units here in the US that are working are the PBA 615, 818 and 936. So with those you cover most of the projects that are in the US. And the tendency, as you probably know, is further and further towards larger diameters. I mean, that's what we see. Some information about the bottom hole assembly, since it is an important piece or part of the system. So at the bottom here you have the drill bit. Then we have the bottom hole assembly, which is there to bring up a lot of weight from the start of the drilling process, because we cut by overcoming the compressive strength of the rock. So our rigs don't cut like a knife, like an auger type rig. We kind of crack the formation and then flush it out. So for that we have the BHA, which has drill collars which are filled with lead, and stabilizers for the drill pipes, and yeah, up until the top. Here you see a drill bit from the bottom and the cutters that we use, and the pickup tube through which we flush out the cuttings. Now we'll take a look at some projects from the last years. So Kittery Sarah Mildred long bridge replacement. So that's one application where you would want to use a pile top rig if you have to drill deep in combination with hard rock. Was up to 37,000 psi, and the diameter of the shafts was 9.5 feet. Here another project that was the Elm Road Gen Station project, where back then Case Foundation, today Keller, drilled 4 water intake shafts with a 15-foot diameter. Rock strength was 21,800 psi. They drilled 180 feet deep and still with a penetration rate of 0.8 feet per hour. Another type of application is the cutoff walls for dams. On those, Nicholson and Treviikos worked on some projects with our rigs over the last years. So here they drilled 650 holes. Diameter was 4.2 feet and relatively deep, 312 foot. I think I just skipped one, no. Oakland Bay Bridge, here again, kind of offshore conditions. 8.5 foot diameters, 300 feet in depth. That was the most recent project carried out in terms of dam rehabilitation. So over 300 piles were drilled for an underground cutoff wall. Drilling diameter was 4.2 feet and depth up to 262 feet. And the last one, project from Canada, just started receiving data about it. So it's an extension of the shipyard's capacities. So it was like a jetty that was built. Pile diameter was 3 feet and 7 inches, up to 328 feet deep. So yeah, that was the overview that I wanted to share with you. Is there any specific questions? The maximum inclination is 16.5 degrees. And the platform, the working platform still stands straight, right? You can tilt it 16.5 degrees. Yeah. It's not me. Oh, okay. Yes, any other questions? Yes, so we recommend typically every 4 to 5 joints of drill pipe to have a stabilizer. Yes. Yes. All right, then thanks again for joining.